back to Metroid Prime 1. And last time I got lost and then I didn't get lost. And now I have to remember what I did last week because we're streaming late today, boys, because apparently the internet company was like, "You want internet? Well, I ain't going to give it to you until 450." And now
For real, yo, that internet connection went all skibidi and then just peaced out, yo. Facts, no printer.
okay, so anyway, we found this new area, this new location, and we're going to go and explore it. I forgot what happened last week. What what is going on in there?
Last
Uh
time on Metro Prime.
Metro, it's Metroid. Metroid.
And now
Big
back to
fan.
Metroid.
Big fan. Okay, so wait. Oh, we can destroy Benzonite now. So that is a thing we can do.
Oh
Uh
man, it's fun destroying me.
yeah, you're
I
like
mean Benzonite.
yeah, so we have access to the superpower bomb, which allows us to break those things that we couldn't break before. Which, if memory serves me correct, it's that one stupid spot that I got blocked in because it kept saying, "It's made of benzium. You can't break this with anything else." I'm like, ah.
Oh no, you
Yeah.
cannot do that.
You need to get the thing that destroys benzium.
Would you like to know of our coupon that we have going on, sir?
No. Okay, so I need to backtrack. I need to backtrack all the way over here. There might be something special here. Wait, no, that's a red door. I don't have a fire beam quite yet. So backtrack all the way here. That might be the benzonite that's blocking that spot. So if I go straight, I should be able to find what I'm looking for right over there. I'm not interested in fighting you guys right now. Bye bye. Open door, please. Thank you. Oh, those things are back. Okay, hold on. Ah. Okay, hold on. That was not cool. These
You
things
can
are.
do the zappy zap on me.
Okay, hold on. What was my missile button's right here.
Oh man, so this is what it's like being Ted Bundy's basement. Too soon?
What? No, I just had no idea I was processing what you were talking about.
Well, good.
Ah, come on. Take this machine. Thank you.
Honestly, in your case, when they say the internet will be out for a time, I actually like getting the little memos, like if it's actually a planned blackout, and they're just like, okay, by the way, for this apartment complex, yeah, we'll be shutting off the electricity, and it at the latest it'll be open, like it'll be turned back on. But then, like in an hour, it's like, oh, hey, look at that, huh? Finally.
Yeah, I
So I
was
guess
kind of
the
hoping
rest
it'd
of the
be at
day was just,
3. Yeah. I'm
well, I blame the squirrels.
by the way, apparently PG&E in some parts of California, they're going to be having planned shut-offs for like a few days in some counties because of the high heat supposedly.
That makes a little bit of sense, just because
Oh,
obviously heat and electrical plants and all that. Obviously, plants will make a lot more heat, and since we just clearly don't have enough water in California to cool down all the stuff, they need to shut it down.
get over here, Metroid. Boom, you're dead.
Although I imagine that would be difficult just for like major areas where traffic is involved, and of course key locations like gas stations, McDonald's, Trump Towers. I mean, hospitals.
Well, not necessarily that. I'm just more getting at it's like it seems like it's well planned just to see how people react to it. Because we've had PG&E for years. I don't know if PG&E is a thing over where you live, but that's the electric company that has the monopoly over here. Like, there's no other way for you to get electricity other than through PG&E.
I forget what we had over here. I know we had in Virginia. I think it was.
Let's
I,
go
I
right
honestly
instead.
forget, but I think it's the same in Utah. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been places.
yeah. So PG&E is the de facto energy company. That when they had the wildfires over here because it was their screw up, guess what happened? We all got our rates risen. Yeah.
Because of one company's screw up. Well, I guess they had to cover their losses, but
Yep. Yep.
no. The thought behind it's like, oh yeah, it's like, oh no, that's totally our fault. So we have to raise our prices. It's like, Why do you have to force your customers to pay? That's like saying, oh no, the insurance company made a big boo boo, so now we have to have our other people, we have to raise their rates because nothing they did, but we have to cover our butts. It's like, okay, that's like forcing everyone in a restaurant to pay for the dine and dashers who literally had a plate full of food and they left, and it's like, well, who's going to pay for all this food? You there, you pay for it.
You there? Okay. Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, that's the same thing that actually goes in for retail stores. You want to know why the price of things get expensive? You want to know why Legos don't make sense to buy at Walmart when they're literally less expensive on Amazon? It's because literally people steal from Walmart so much that they literally have to raise their prices all the way around. And yes, despite what you believe on those stickers, yes, theft does increase the prices. It's not just inflation, people. Because, oh, sure, one person stealing one thing, and it's like, oh, yes, sure, it quote unquote can be harmless. But then, say another person does that, and then suddenly it's a dozen people. And then suddenly it's not every hour, but it's like every 5 minutes. And suddenly it's not just one store, but now it's 50. And now it's a couple of hundred all across just between a few states. And then all of a sudden it's thousands and then millions. Yeah, millions of like literally $5 one thing that people steal. And sometimes they steal more than that, like one or two. Sometimes it's not even inexpensive things. Sometimes it's whole damn TVs. That's millions of dollars that the entire Walmart chain nationwide honestly has to actually
Uh,
compensate for. So
yeah.
yeah, a theft in Alaska does in fact affect Florida.
You
And
got me. You got me thinking about that one viral clip from way back when. Oh, please don't break over here. Okay, thank you.
oh
Uh,
yeah, viruses.
there was a viral clip that this woman was put that like the receipt sticker on TV. Oh, great. Hold on. Elite bad guys here. Come on.
Oh,
And I'm in a tough pickle.
hang on.
Ugh.
Oh no, you're in pickle.
Yeah, hold on. I got 2 for 1 special here. Please die.
Why is you in pickle?
Okay, good. Okay, well, are you looking at what's on screen or am I not casting?
I am.
Oh, okay. Then you would see I was pretty much in a lack of a better term gangbang over here, and I was defending myself. Um. Anyway, like I was trying to get at, this woman she put a sticker, the price sticker of a tomato, and put it over a TV in hopes that when the person was charging when she was in the cart, she wasn't paying attention, so that way she'd get a TV for the price of the tomato. And then shortly afterwards, she was taken in by the cops.
Yeah, no offense, but you people think that's honestly a good thing. Now, listen, I've actually seen some creative ways in which people can steal. Now, the obvious one is, oh, I know, I'll buy one of those opaque, like, storage box things, those easy, you know, bins, and I'll just stuff as much stuff as I can into it, and
Mhm.
then I'll just pay for the box. That way, it's not entirely stealing. Yeah, sure, honey bun, and not voting is the same as voting. Sure.
Ugh, okay, I better get out of here. Ugh, took too much. Oh wow, this thing is still here.
But yeah, honestly, the most creative one I saw was the plastic bags they have in boxed cereal boxes.
Boxed cereal boxes.
You know what I mean? Okay, so it was basically a bag from the inside of a box of Rice Krispies. It was just the bag part, and it was sitting in the toy section. I look at it, and immediately I go, wait, but where's the box? And then I realize, son of a bitch, they probably shoved something inside that box, and they bought the Rice Krispies box, not even getting the cereal, and they probably ran off with a Hot Wheels toy, despite the fact that a lot of Hot Wheels can actually fit inside that thing. It's like, you could have had both. I'm
Mhm.
just saying, it's Rice Krispies. It tastes like shit by itself, but you know what? You could have had something. You could.
Oof. Well, I mean the whole thing with oh good, there's a station over here. Oh wait, this was used up. Okay. Um no the whole thing with that concept of it is like these people think that cashiers are all stupid. I mean not all of them are, but some are.
Accurate.
As let's see.
Listen, it's not the cashier's fault. They're just told not to question. I mean, most cashiers nowadays are actually told not to engage in that sort of thing. Their job is solely to just scan the barcodes and to just report the things, and it's literally someone else's job to say, excuse me there, sir, I think you're a goddamn thief, so, put him up. because of legal reasons. It's all for legal reasons. It's for a good cause.
That's a good way to farm health here. Just destroy the coronavirus and get some health.
Hey, remember the coronavirus was a thing?
Yeah.
I mean, can we actually talk about it now? It's been
Yeah.
5 years.
It definitely.
I remember when I almost died from it.
I thought
I
you
actually
said you
almost died from
didn't.
it.
Oh no, that was Explodes. That was Explodes talking about that.
No, I explicitly caught it twice. Although the second time was unconfirmed via test or doctor. But come on, I was in and out of being horizontal for 2 weeks. That seems to be a calling card. Or is that
Horizontal.
because I actually did get tested? I'm sorry, I'm more of a. Actually, I'm a very much horizontally inclined person myself. Although I can stand being vertical. I have nothing. I'm not vertically jealous. I'm not vertically racist.
Yet.
I support those who choose to be vertical. I just happen to prefer horizontal. Solo, no, not duo. Sorry, sorry, chat. That wasn't an invitation.
Come on, come
I'm
on.
weird.
Well, back what's on screen here. I'm just trying to get some health
Ah,
so
look
I
at the
can.
STD bombs dropping. It's just like that Smash game explained wrong. Look at all
Yeah.
the little STD things dropping.
I mean the herpes.
Well, it's okay. You're a feminist.
Okay, hold on. Oh,
Tony Hawk
that's
Pro Skater?
not too bad.
It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Quick, do the double, do the triple. Oh yes, oh
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. Okay. Okay, I thought it was gonna hurt a lot more in there, but because it's full of coronavirus in here, and the health that I was chipping away wasn't that much. Okay, but I do need to backtrack. I got the benzemite killer. Oh, great cloakers. Oh, stop it! I'm not ready for you guys.
I'm not ready for those grabby creeper arms. Oh lord, they run fast.
Good. I got an ice beam. Boom, you're dead.
Really? I thought you hit him with the shadow beam, the purple beam. All right, Jimbo, time to send you off to the ice
Nah,
beam.
see, so this is the pea shooter. This is the ice beam, and this is what I like to call the cancer beam, because it's just like some form of radiation you're throwing on there. And I've made this joke before, but I'll say it again since you didn't hear me at the time. But like, if you're getting hit by Samus with one of this, and you survive, you're probably not going to survive much longer if you've been hit by this a couple times. This is literally a cancer beam.
Radioactive, radioactive. Oh, oh, whoa, oh.
Oh, wait a minute. There's something down here. Oh, is this also covered by benzium?
Samus
That's
shooting a atomic breath beam just like Godzilla from her blaster. She could level cities with the palm of her hand.
what's in here. Oh, this is a morph ball area.
Samus now learned the Kamehameha from her arm blaster. Not sure how that works, but we're gonna accept
A
it.
rock slide has blocked off this passage. Don't lie to me.
I wouldn't lie to you, man. That's not what I do. I don't lie.
Ah, analysis indicates traces of benzium. Oh, thank you, game, for telling me that. Now I can do this. I would have just walked away. I would have just walked away, and we were like, okay, I guess I can't come through here anymore. Where did that open up? Okay, so we must be in an important room. This is dark. Can't see anything. Let's see what's in here. Oh, hello there. Let's freeze you guys. Okay, well that killed him. Boom, you're dead. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, we got some supply drops here. Okay, that hurt me. Oh, spider ball tracking. Okay, cool. Let's see. Another text over here. Oh no, it's not important. Okay. Uh, ooh, incoming scan. What's this one? Pirate transmission intercepted. Now, a unique mining technology in upper part of site. Where's this at? Okay, that's where they want me to go next. But I'm getting distracted over here. Let me enjoy this new location. Okay, okay, game. Uh, hold on. I need to see spider ball. Oh, that's the one I want.
Spider ball, spider ball. Now we are gonna crush you all like a twig or like a creep.
Oh no!
You will freak out,
Whoa,
then you'll
whoa.
see right out. Here
Phase
comes
on.
the salmon
Oh.
ball.
Oh wow, this is full of phase on. Oh! What is shooting me? It's another stupid turrets. Take that. Take that. Gone. There we go. Now where am I? Oh, this is a bunch of phase on here. This is like really toxic. Um Comes from this planet, I think. They were mining it over here. The bad guys anyway. The space pirates, as we all
Good thing
know.
they didn't call it muscite. I mean,
Oh,
that
Ben.
draconium is really radioactive stuff. I mean, when they discovered it, I mean, they just named it after the curious orange and ominous glow, and also gave out this sound, almost like a whine that went.
Okay, I gotta remember how to. Oh, that's how we do it. Okay, it's the left trigger. It's been a while since I've had to use Spider Ball. Okay.
I have a feeling there are probably some in the scientific community that are chemists renowned that they honestly just thought, you know what, we're not going to name any of these after presidents of the United States. Why is that? Because Twitter's going to make them more toxic than we are. Also,
Okay.
we didn't get Obamium because that would have just sounded, well, a bit bad.
Wasn't that a meme? It was like the element of Obama. I think yeah, there was like Obamium was an actual meme at one point.
Oh yeah, I got myself a handful of Obamium. You want to know what? It's gonna hit with diplomatic purity.
Let's see. Doesn't look like there's anything special in here that I could actually reach. Yeah, it's just gonna hit me down here. Oh, okay. All right. So I need to come back here later. Good to know, game. Thanks for blocking me again. I appreciate it. Okay, so the game wants me to go. Where is it in? They want me to go on the top level. Oh, the top level. So I need to make my way over there. Probably go upstairs here. Yeah. Okay. So I was going in the right spot, but I got sidetracked. My I wouldn't say my is it ADHD that you get distracted so quickly? Is that like the thing?
Yeah, generally ADHD, OCD,
Yeah,
wifey
my
syndrome, all that good stuff.
undiagnosed ADHD is what caused this. That's how I'm gonna frame it because Mama didn't make a quitter. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, you guys are back. You respawned. Uh, okay, hold on. Where do I need to go? Oh, I'm going the right way. Okay, going the right way. The Phoenix right way. Yeah, let's go this way.
well, well, well. Good thing we haven't met his true arch rival, Fish, left.
You know, now that I think about it, we're gonna talk about Phoenix Wright stuff right now, but like, the Nightmare Judge, unless they follow up with that in the third game, didn't really have much of a presence. Unless you want to say the Nightmare Judge was just foreshadowing, Maya's kidnapping. Um,
I want to say that it was just because literally everything has to fall apart in his world mentally in order for things to go that bad, and that's what it felt like. Are you trying to kill me?
yeah, that was honestly really funny.
That's
Okay,
right.
gotta destroy this thing.
No, 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 Judge. I'm not saying I want you to be silent forever. I just said be quiet. You want to silence me.
The judge is
I am well
honestly
on
one
my
of the best characters in the game.
I am well on my way on growing such a magnificent beard as a judgy wudgy there, but I will never get to quite the Santa Claus gnome beard, country rock beard that he's got going. But one day, judgy wudgy, one day,
Hmm.
I'll get it ready by October so I can bleach it white for you. I'll put on my robes and I'll walk around with a gavel and a bald cap, and people will be like, "So, are you Santa Claus on jury duty?" Oh, shut up. But enough about me.
Ooh. Okay, so we're
Let's
here
get back
now.
to blasting.
We're here now. Yeah, yeah. So I was blasting. Oh, there's Metroids in here now. That's nice. Good thing I have an ice
Feel free
beam.
to lose the street, Batman. It's not illegal.
And I'm at the point now I have so many missiles that I really don't feel. I always pull it out thinking I have missiles with me. So the moment I end up getting 0 missiles in my inventory is gonna be the day I'm gonna die. Oh, there's a
Honestly,
Metroid.
Metal Gear's a lot. begin the game and you have none of your prep. You literally have nothing. Then you have to survive.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh yeah, people want to say Batman has prep time. It's like, look at most of these games where you start from scratch and then you build up. Okay, you don't need prep time. It's just dungeon hunting and very lucky dice roll. RNG be damned.
Okay, so we need to make our way up. What's there? Why is there a warning over here?
Hmm.
Oh,
Because
there's
explosions.
there's a Metroid. Metroid over here.
Close enough.
There we go. Okay. So if
Ultimate Sonic.
if we end up going this way on the spider ball track, we go all the way here. Oh no, I got to make my way up a different way. Oh, what about the yellow track? Yellow track, it's blocked off, so it's the red track that we were on. Ah, red track. This is the puzzle that George helped me with. Okay, let's see. So we go over here, roll all the way up over here, but there's more track over here. Okay, and the game clearly wants me to progress over here. Okay, this is where I entered in. Yeah, so there's a higher level that we need to get to, unless I'm missing something, because there's a question mark in the center of that pillar.
And we gotta find out that question mark.
Yes. Oh,
But it looks
let's...
like I may have to be ducking out here, so I will catch you on that flip side.
Ah, that's
Don't be
where it
killing too
is.
many things now.
All right, get your butt over here as soon as possible so we can enjoy the rest of the day.
Yes, sir, Captain Ginyu, sir.
Ginyu! Okay, enjoy. All right, well, back to me, boring old me. Let's see, we got blue. This is probably going to come down to another swoopy swap because it looks like yellow is the key here. The yellow will get you all the way up there. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go the George method. Oh, 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 never mind. Well, you know what? Fair enough. Let's go ahead and start from the bottom and work our way over here. Okay, so let's try that again. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but we'll find out. This is the yellow track right here. Hmm. Ah, yes. Not the thing I needed. But there is clearly a way for me to. So if I end up manipulating this thing to have the yellow track in a previous attempt go the way I want it to, and then I come back down here and I fix it. I think I have to travel up there. Okay, so that's the red one, right? No, the red one's not fixated, but I need the red one here. Yeah, red one there, and then I need to change the head on the very top. At least that's what I think. Yeah, there it is. Gotta use my brain. My impressive brain powers. Okay, let's see. And there should be a thingamabobber around here. Oh, is that made of benzium? Oh, that is made of benzium. Ah, benziumol. Okay, all right. Boom, there we go. Now we can actually access this. I was overthinking that as usual. I have a really bad habit of overthinking things. Okay. Another one. Okay, so it has to be the yellow track because the yellow track is the thing I think that gets us. Yeah, I think that's the one that gets us to where we need to get to. Let's take a look at this from this angle. Yeah, I get you over here. So in theory, if I move the top portion or the bottom portion, I should be able to make it. We'll see. Let's hop in there. Okay. Let's see. Ah, I need the middle section to be also moved in place. Or do I? Let me see. Is it matching? Oh yeah, I need the middle one. So I gotta go and change the. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I need to change the red one because the red one because it goes one. Oh yeah. Okay, change this one so that way the midsection. Or am I thinking? No, I'm thinking bad here. Okay, I need to make that blue, right? Then I go to the second level, adjust that to match the yellow, and then it match the yellow down here. So reverse. Yeah, okay, that's what I think should happen. That blue? No. Okay. Boop, boop. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So this section here, can you let me pop through? I want to just boop over there. Actually, what happens if I go over here? Am I also gonna get locked? Yeah, I'm gonna get locked off. Let's see. Maybe the opposite way is true. So I'm looking at it from a different angle over here. Oh no. Okay, they want me to. Okay. Ah, okay. Let's see. Oh, that's the thing I need.
So I miss any bosses?
I just obtained the thing that lets me destroy Ben. So that's super bomb. So anything that's made of benzium. Yeah, benzium, that's what it's called. No boss that requires me to destroy it with. So I'm backtracking as usual. I found an area that I thought was important, but then the game was like, no, you don't need to be there. Go over here. I'm like, yeah, okay. Okay, let's get that aligned. Come on, one more time. Come on. There we go. I think that will get us to where we need to go to. Yeah, yes. Okay. So finally now, because the benzium was blocking the way for us to get on this top section over here. There we go. And thankfully I have one more of these. Ah, yes. Explosions. That's gonna make it a lot easier to come back here with the spider web. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see it. That's probably gonna be my next ooh. Yeah. Here it is. Now Samus could do what another spider can. Samus like, oh, it's just a grapple. I thought it was another gun. Just imagine dual wielding those. Okay, press and hold ZL to lock, and then ZL to release. Stop grappling. Okay. Okay, I know exactly where I need to go to. It's that lava area in the ruins area because that was all suspended above that. All right, here's our tutorial right here. We can't double jump after that, unfortunately. But that got us over here, so this looks important. Ah, yes. What's in here? Okay. Am I supposed to be in here? Oh, we're having some ball fun over here. Okay, that was a waste of time. Is there something here? Am I missing something? Let's see. By the way, explodes. Thankfully, Ben and I had foresight and beat the case last night, and I'm happy that was the case because if we didn't do that, we'd be still having that question is like, how do we solve this? Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. So this week we're gonna actually do the three cases I actually haven't played before. I know of them, but it's definitely gonna be interesting change of pace. Ben is gonna have his work cut out for him. I'll say that much. All right, cool. Made our way out of the aquarium. No cake in there. Okay. Ooh. Hmm. Didn't even see it coming. Oh, well, okay, dude. I'm sorry. Ooh, what's this? These crane controls are functional, but require power. Power conduit is to activate the crane is most likely located near the control cabin on the other side of this room. Excuse me? Okay, I'll take your word for it. Oh, in there? Boom. Yeah, you guys are weak compared to the guys I was fighting earlier. Boom. Boom. Okay. What else we got here? Yeah, you dead. Do your dramatic drop. Okay, so if we have the electric spider webbing thing, what can we do with it exactly? I mean, there's plenty, I guess. The answer is because I think. Oh, um, been here. Actually, I think I should probably save anyway. Got quite a bit of upgrades. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Good thing there's no virus in here in this pirate infested area. The pirates have to have tried doing that to Samus at some point. It's like, I wonder if Samus actually updated her software today. It's like, let's find out. Let's see. Oh yeah, we had to make our way up here. I don't regret coming down here because that required me to save and then get a whole bunch of health back. And as we all know, I am any percenting at this game, and I'm having fun while doing it. You guys can either take it or leave it. Oh, hi there. Hi. Anyway, as I was saying, uh, the search for Samus's cake is going to reach its conclusion soon. Hopefully, it's not a multi-game faceted situation where the cake was a lie in this game, and she's hoping in the other two games the cake is there. Let's see. That's not. Ooh. Crane controls are functional but require power. Power conduit is nearby. Blast electrical energy will energize the conduit. Okay, so this is the thingamabobber here. Ah, yes. Of course. I think I did this and then I died at some point. Okay, so we're good here. We can now play DVDs in this one room. All right. Crane controls now active. Ah, yeah, I think I did do this one, and then I died and I lost all my progress. So that's why it was assuming I didn't know what was going on. Oh, look at that. Missile expansion. That's interesting. How does one get up there? Oh, spider bow. But how do we get up on this thing? Oh, right here. Uh-huh, right here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go skibbity our way over here. Nice. Ooh. There it is. Drop. Oh, okay. Just give it to me. Give it to me then. Eh, eh. I can't untransform here. Okay, there it is. One good jump, and that's all I needed. Okay. Is that it? Because I just came from that door, and they were telling me that there was no power here. I activated the power, and now I'm here. I'm being silently mocked by explodes. Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah. See? We're good friends. We know each other when we're making fun of the other, even in quietness. Let's see. So we got everything here. Ah, yeah. Let me just backtrack myself to that one door that I popped out of. Okay, yeah, right over here. So we activated that. Is there more movement I could do with this thing? Let's see. Oh, more rocks over here. Hate how dark it is though. It's hard for me to see. Okay, can we move this thing again? Oh yes, we can. Hmm. Where did that? Oh, grapple point. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Woo. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so this thing required me to do something. Current control is now active. What, that's all it did? Was just move it back and forth?
Apparently.
Hmm. That's doesn't seem like it's helpful to me. Um Well, I mean, if we're here already, and I could just go up the elevator to Talon, I could just use my immense skills in Spider-Manning to go to that one spot that I couldn't go to before. So let's go do that now. Let's see. That is what direction? That is the direction of this purple door. Yeah. I have a general idea where we need to go to now, so that's always good. All right. Oh yeah. Nice. Up the elevator we go. By the way, I think I have about 4 of the Chozo artifacts. The artifacts are mandatory to beat the game, correct?
I don't know.
Okay, good to know. Kowalski, is that how we need to beat the game? I don't know, sir. Just as I thought. It's like I thought you were a Nintendo guy, man. I thought you knew everything. Intense radiation detected. Nice. I love radiation. It's just like the thing coming out of my cannon over here. Oh, this place. Okay. Um I was just here. This is the thing that got me so upset. That day where we were like, "How do we get in here?" I actually did need power bomb in order to bust open, but I didn't have it yet. And the reason why it was ticking, telling me to come over here, is because I had to come from the bottom. Silly me, didn't know. Ah, come on, dude. Boom. Okay, let's take a look around here. See if there isn't not anything for me to yoink. No, because that thing is in the way. Can't exactly go anywhere else. I guess other than the side pocket. Yeah, we'll go to the side pocket because I.
Better just
Wait, what?
nothing.
Let's see. Uh, yeah, that's the exact same spot I came in through. Oh, yeah. Not that way. Not this way. Where's the door at? It's a little door down here. Little door dash. All right, nice. Okay, going through here, going through the hole. All right. Get the awesome music that's on my phone. I really want to say iPod, but I don't have an iPod anymore. That was like the de facto place to listen to music back when. It was just people knew when you said iPod, it was the music player. Uh, let's go. Oh, I think it would just drop off here, right? No. Oh, we got to go up this cylindrical thing. Ugh. Ah, there we go. Get rid of the hentai tentacles again. Yep. Come on, there we go. Out of the way, please. Thank you. All right, where are we now? No Benzium to destroy, because I'm backtracking. I'm going here. Oh yeah, there's also some grapple stuff. Yeah, the grapple point is going to be around here too. That was the one thing I couldn't get in this spot. So another distraction for the list of distractions for me to inquire. Okay, so if I'm going this way, I want to go that way to the right side. To the right side. Is this made of benzium? Can I just destroy this? Can I make it easy for me to travel? Guess not.
That would be too easy.
Yeah, I know, right? What's this over here? I'm supposed to jump here? Imagine double jumping with a in morph ball mode. Oh. Oh, come on. Thank you. There. Oh, just jumped over the platform. Okay. Moving on. I am not backtracking, mine. Like bad type backtracking. Yeah, I'm leaving the tree. Good. Okay. Okay, move out of the way here. Avoid the hentai tentacles. Okay, nice. Oh. I don't remember that being a thing. That's a boss, isn't it? I'm gonna end up fighting the entirety of that thing. Oh, also there's that thing over here. Okay, oh, go up, says me. Oh, yeah, of course, it's called jumping. It's called using my legs. Okay, nice. Let's make our way back over here. Oh, don't you dare.
Oh, no
Yeah.
daring.
Well, all I had was words to back it up. You win this time. Yeah, you're lucky I have somewhere to be. This is the entire thingamajig. Yeah, there's a save
They
room.
should kill you on the way back.
We it's these doors. Dumb doors. Thank you.
What you got to wait for?
Mm-hmm. Samus is very, very busy juggling 3 different devices at the same time, okay? She needs to play her Candy Crush and Clash of Clans at the same time while watching her YouTube videos. Of course, she can afford YouTube Premium. Oh, what?
She's doing it all without cake.
Yeah, doing it without cake.
So she's very cranky.
Yeah. She has to get her daily logins, you know? Cake or not. Because what if you miss a login bonus? Ironically, she's free to play.
Well, she's got to budget money somehow, and she's already got YouTube Premium.
It's got YouTube Premium for that. The $14 a month is just too much. It's pushing it for her. Personally speaking, I have YouTube Premium for a couple reasons. One, I don't see my life being the same way as it used to be, where I had to sit through like 5 different ads during one YouTube video. I just felt the impulse to watch. Plus, my folks, I have the family plan, so my folks actually have access to no ads as well. I just link their numbers to it, and going the right way, right? Yeah. And so when my mom realized, oh, there's no ads here, she's like, oh, this is so much better than it was before. I'm like, yeah. Doesn't that enhance the watching experience? It's like original YouTube when original YouTube had no ads. Oh. There we go. Dude didn't see it coming. This guy did though. Booyah. Oh, I just actually killed him before it showed up. All right, well, we have grapple points now. And there is a door that we need to grapple towards. Let's see.
Be right back. I gotta take my meds.
You have fun with that? Okay. There is a grapple point for sure. I remember seeing. This is not it, is it? No, it definitely is. Because if I look at the map, there it is. Okay, so I can't exactly reach there yet. I thought I could. Turns out I couldn't. Okay. What's this over here? Oh, weaklings? Got him. Nice. Okay, so that's probably like a return area. Like you slide down and then you're here. Okay, so the next order of business is where I thought I was going to be at. It's the lava section. Either that or we go in the top section of this thing from that angle. Chozo South Ruins. Yeah, okay. So we have to go on the top. Break this one open so we can go to Life Groove. Even if supposedly if that's worth my time or not. But anyway, this will take us back to the ship area, which is cool. And then we'll, I guess, wrap things up by proxy of doing the things. in the exact order that they want us to. My mindset is right now is on the lava bed that is in the ruin section. I think it's in the ruin section. Okay, so this takes me straight shot, right? Oh no, that's the artifact temple. So we want to go right over there to not Magmore, Choza Ruins. Okay, so we're going to go Choza Ruins. They'll share the same pathing technically. There's one back here. Is that actually the same pathing? Oh, that's probably just like a one way. Okay, we'll go through here. Spawn in. There we go. Hello, everybody. I'm back. This planet is in no way in serious trouble being explodinated. You have nothing to worry about. Choza Ruins West. Okay. Okay, we've thoroughly explored this place, I would say. I don't think there's anything else here to discover per se. Oh wait, there's this. The life groove, but that is the Benzium thing that we just obtained, the Benzium killer, super power bomb. Ah, yes. Ugh, Sam is all tricked out in her purple armor. Oh man, I just lifted up one of those big fences you get from Lowe's, and my arm is a little screwed up right now. So just moving it in an awkward fashion highlights the pain again for me. Okay, let's see. Where was that thing I was looking for? Oh yeah, so we also have grapples over here, so I gotta look out for some grapple points. Any up here? I'm not really too worried about those. Ah, there is a grapple point. Okay, but I'm too low to reach it. Okay, so if I remember, I was able to go over here. Maybe I can reach you from that side. And then reach the new location. Yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, let's go. Okay, maybe. Let's see. Maybe a double jump will work? Ooh, yes. So that's going to get me oh, no! Oh, why did it stop? Was I not supposed to do it that way? Okay, well, let's try it again. I clearly managed to hit onto it. Once I got hit and game didn't register that. Okay, let's go one more time. Okay, we're here now. This is a section I previously couldn't go to, but I am craving more power, so I want this. Thank you. Missile expansion, nice. Always good to have more. I will keep on saying that until it gets really, really super duper old. Okay. Then it will be said for the end of time. Let's go. What's in here? This better have been worth it. Oh, okay. We're doing this. Little squeezy puzzles. There has to be something very functional about this. Interesting. Absolutely interesting. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it boosted it. Nice. What's this here? Oh, does it need Benzium? No, it doesn't. What is blocking me?
It has to be destroyed from the other side.
Where am I? This looks like an in-betweeniest point.
Yep, it has to be destroyed by the other side, I guess.
Ugh. What? But I was actually able to get through there. What the heck, man? Wait, what is that? Is that a different color? Oh, by the way, I did manage to show Ben yesterday the subspace emissary video you showed me. Oh, incoming scan data. Are you gonna tell me to go to the lava spectral analysis complete? All right. Where's this asking me to go?
So what was his reaction?
Oh yeah, of course I'm going to life group. Yeah, that's one of the areas I'm going to game. For the first half, he was laughing, and afterwards, like, okay, the joke's kind of old. It's like I think 20 minutes was a good enough length for the joke to land.
The jump off the cliff one?
No, just in general, the whole the whole STD thing. He wasn't offended, but it was more of like, okay, yeah, I got it. I know the joke. It's funny, but not for long. Okay, anyway, let's make our way back here. Probably just like a return passage area. I probably wasn't even meant to come come through here this way. Actually, I should probably get some power bombs from these guys. All right.
You gotta hit the butts.
Like any good protagonist. 2, 3. Thank you. I need that. Thank you that you could actually produce that for me now. Okay, so I need about 2 more, and I'm full on inventory. I am just curious though, before I even go to that spot, is the lava area that is that long bed right here. That has that's probably where I was supposed to go originally. That is that looks logical. Okay, so I want to go there. I really do. The game is telling me to go somewhere else. But the adventure in me is like, I want to see it for myself. So we're gonna go over here. We'll do this first. It's probably gonna mean nothing. I probably got the reward sooner than they wanted me to, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and search over here. Out of all the armors, what is your favorite armor from Samus? This question can lead to any of the Metroid Prime universe or Metroid universes in general.
Probably the Metroid one. It's kind of edgy.
Edgy, like the black one.
No, I mean like the green one.
Oh, the Prime one. Oh, no, the final one from Dread, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you meant by Metroid. Okay, I was like, I didn't quite understand.
He finally gets it.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's see what's in here. Better be worth it. It wasn't. But wait a minute, what's in here? Is this actually like full of stuff I need? This is just probably a shortcut path that honestly could have done without. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they're bothering to show me this. All right, pea shooter time. Shooting kamehamehas, huh? Not so original, are you? Mm-hmm. Where are you, dead guys? Oh, boom. Darn it, I missed. My lock on.
Those were the ones that actually no, considering that in a main line they just copied the extra sites to keep the extra sites. Yeah, they're not original at all.
Take that. Yeah, it's one left. Where's the other one? Where's Ted at? Ted's trying to do his Super Omega Ultra attack of evil doing. Okay. Your instant transmission does not scare me. Oh no, now you made them up, Chuck. Okay. Oh, this wasn't here before.
Looks like you gotta roll into them.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let's look around downtown. Ooh, very close. My God. All right, let's see. What do we got over here? Oh, is that another thing to explode in? I'm just Oh, this is exactly where I was. Wow. So I came in here the wrong way then. They expected me to use that upgrade to make my way all the way over here. I got that missile expansion probably in a way that's probably the easiest skip to do then, because all I had to do was use these platforms over here to get over here to do that. That's where it was. Okay, yeah. I literally did it my way and then the game this way, which is funny because I don't normally do it that way. All right, so Magmore and then whatever the heck this is. That's a sun. Wait, what? That's a dead end. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Okay, so where do I need to go? Talon Overworld South. Um, technically speaking, we have no business in the lava area, but we have business in the green area. So it's Talon, right? Or what was it that they were highlighting earlier? I need to go to the life groove. The life groove, bro. That requires me. So Choza Ruins South. So that might be the elevator I actually need to go to. Is this one right over here? It's gonna be a long trek. Yeah, overall south. Okay, so we got to go through here. Where are we exactly? Okay, so I don't like how I just yeeted backwards. Okay, that's actually the fastest way to go is by going backwards. Oops. Okay. Now, this is how I actually made it. I don't know if you were. I think you were taking your meds at the time. So I went up here. I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna go over here, and then I saw this. Like, oh, I'll just grapple over here. Yeah, that's how I was able to get over here. So like, that's such a big oversight, even to put in the remake.
Or maybe they did it for multiple possibilities.
Yeah. Yeah, you think
Which
that
makes it weird because it's only that one that has the. Oh, they just respawned.
yeah, they just respawn. But they didn't have a special cutscene this time. So we're gonna go here through the tree. Yeah, we're going the right way. Like Samus, the cake is this way. Sounds like you.
Not falling for that one again.
Yeah. Okay, and then we go through here. But Samus, there's strawberry on top. She hesitates for a little bit. uh, yeah, let's go this way. All right. I'm just following the map at this point because it's just pure darkness and I cannot see. All right, going the right way. Sorry for me always consulting the map. The mini map doesn't do it for me, which is why I always have to check here. I don't know if that annoys anybody currently watching, but that is just my thought process how things work. Okay. We're gonna go.
What the average explorer does when they do it the first time and don't memorize the game.
What do I look like? Some call me Johnny? Do I have this thing all memorized in my head? By the way, shout outs to Some Call Me Johnny. He's a nice indie YouTuber. What? I thought I was I thought I was going the right way. And that was a waste of time. That was a waste of time. And that, my friend, is what we call a waste of time. Anyway, yeah, it's a Johnny. So I want to say peace for whatever it's worth. By the way, am I going the right way? It looks like I should probably be going that way. But it's deactivated. Hold on, is there a thing that I could shoot? I was gonna say something nice about Some Call Me Johnny, but then this thing got me angry. Okay, anyway, let me go the wrong way. Anyway, so I will say, thanks to Some Call Me Johnny, I will say it is one of the main reasons I actually wanted to even continue doing this thing with gaming to begin with. Not for money per se. You know, everybody has their own different reasons for wanting to do YouTube. I can respect that. But I appreciate that Johnny is one of the very few people that actually did things for the love of the game. And you don't get that much nowadays. When you do something because you have a passion for it and you're not trying to shill out raid Shadow Legends because you want a free buck, get respect in my book. And north.
And when he does do an advertisement, he just does what he wants.
Yeah.
So he likes Raycons.
Oh yeah, Raycons. And so does Arlo. I think Arlo does a whole bunch of Raycon stuff. You guys can pretty much tell what type of YouTubers I watch. Based on that. Yeah, I don't really need extra health right now. Let's see. I was just
So did
there.
you see the latest terminal montage Kirby video?
Honestly, at this point, after what you said, I'm like, I'm not gonna go and watch a video that I might get upset about. I'm just gonna not watch and be happy.
Well, I'll give you a spoiler here. Kirby mouthful modes a bus. There's nuns on it, so he starts singing a church rock song.
Uh, at this point, I'm kind of need some time to recover based on certain events that just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, I'll just leave it at that because there'd been a huge blowout after that little incident that took place. Am I going the right way? Talon, I need to go to the north. That's the entry one, so I got to go all the way over here. Take a left. You are here. That's not the left I need, is it? Oh, it is the left I need. Okay. By the way, Ben's not here because his family called him for like they're holding him hostage. So
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to be without me in a moment too, because I got a shower.
that's what happens when the internet goes out. And it's not my fault.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Why does things like that have to happen, SpongeBob? Speaking of SpongeBob, it's like I didn't hear about any of the leaks that came out from this game, but like Cross Worlds having SpongeBob and presumably Korra and Aang and probably the turtles. What was it?
Nothing.
Oh. I'm just kind of like that's a weird crossover to have. Normally games try to stick in their lane, you know.
Apparently, it's they advertise the Kids Choice Awards.
Oh, I remember when I used to pay attention to those. Jack Black had like 3 different stunts in there.
Yeah. He was what was keeping him alive past the skit days.
We're making it. Just gonna ignore this. Yeah, Jack Black was oh great, we gotta do this little section again. I'm just gonna ignore you guys. Don't attack me.
My phone's almost dead, and I gotta take a shower, so I'll see you later.
Late. Oh no. Yeah, these guys are gonna bully me. Okay, that's another one. Boom, your hive is gone. You guys gotta stop doing this. Freeloading in this sacred place. Thank you. You guys didn't pay the rent. You guys, I have nothing to really rhyme on that one. Die. Okay, what do we got here? The same section I was in earlier. Nice. I love doing the same puzzle over and over again. Oh no, I was trying to tilt it backwards and it took us forwards. Okay. I know the controls for the spider thing can be a little finicky, but nice. Bum rush as soon as this guy passes. Boom, there we go. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Alrighty. Now we got ourselves progress. Now that we got the bend destroying weapon, we can make our way to the top of that life groove thing that wasted so much time in a previous part. I like this game from like the gameplay level and then what you do. I don't hate it. That's just a thing that I get hung up personally. The little tiny details I tend to forget about, and it forces me to kind of backtrack more than I wanted to. Okay, I got so much health right now. I could just damage sponge through all this. So again, not too worried. Look how little damage I'm actually taking just by running through this. Okay, so now we're gonna go through the tree area and then make our way. Oh boy. I feel like I went all the wrong ways to get here. but I'm making it. I'm doing it my way, everybody. Okay, so that doesn't require me to go all the way to the top of the tree. I just need to go to the left side. Oh yeah, I'm already on the top side here, so I just got to go to the left. Drop down, left side. Okay, thank you. Oh, come on. Okay, what else we got here? We're going this way. There's a save station, and then we're gonna keep on going. Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's a little loop-de-loop. Do not care about that. Okay, we're going the right way, I think. I think. That is the right where we're supposed to be. Yeah, no, that's the waste of time. I said that, and I still went anyway. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. I wanna get as close as I can without actually triggering these things. Nice. And then we go through that, which I believe is the very top shelf. Yeah, it's a top shelf area. Okay. Can we jump on this? Oh, nice, we can. It's now coded as a slope of some sorts. Suck in all the num-nums. And then we can go right over here. I think that's the place I need to be at. All right, just do a straight shot. No distractions, hopefully. That looks, yeah, that's a normal door. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's a normal door, right? Okay, let's keep it going. Okay, let's go. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you guys. It's like, no, Sam has come back. This one has lemon. Okay. This also has, yeah, I needed to trigger one of the other, the secondary ones so I can go back up here. So that requires me to go into Morph Ball mode. All while trying to avoid these guys. Hopefully the statue works. Yeah. Yeah. Ice Beam, and then in here, we explodinate it. Hopefully I didn't take any damage during that cutscene I can't move away from. Because they're still going and shooting me. Okay, nice. Let's see. Now they're hurting quite a bit. Come on, come on. Ah, I don't know why the button wasn't working. You're lucky I have so much health, guys. I'd be really scared right now. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Okay. Land right here. Are you serious? Come on. Just bowl me. Bowl. Bowl. Okay. I guess I have to deal with these guys. Okay. Okay. They got a lot of free pot shots on me. Give them free of charge. Boom. Wish these things could do more damage, though, because I am sick and tired of actually fighting them. Boom. Oh. Oh. There's more of these guys. Didn't even realize. I thought it was just two. Okay. Nice, nice. Super awesome Hadouken attack. Okay. Where are you doing this? Oh, the good. Okay, that's one down. The fact that these guys take so many charge shots. Okay, that's the second one. Okay, good. Finally. Oh, yeah, I couldn't do that because of them. How fun. Okay. Oh. Okay, I looked at my phone real fast, and I'm like, whoa, I'm here now. Wait, was this not the right place to be in? Oh, it was the other beam. Okay. Okay, the other beam is what helps me get up there. My bad. Ah, yes, my bad. Okay. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going alive. Let's get our paper hand. Oh yeah, should be more than enough. All right. Yeah, that's the one I need. Oh, so close to doing an epic pro stuff dodge. Yeah. All right, cool. Send the word out. All right, there we are. Perfect cutscene time. Can we put down the phone? All right, this will get me to where I need to get to, I think. Yes. Please tell me that's the elevator. All the way over there. Okay, that better be the right elevator. Or I'm going to be so angry. Oh. Oh, yeah, this is definitely the top portion of the elevator. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? Who's this?
Or I am.
Oh, well, that was it? That's all you had to do?
I am banana. Yes.
Well,
So, I did believe I mentioned that a few of my party members, my family members, some said, "Oh yeah, we won't be able to make it." That means it was a quicker call.
oh. This makes it sound like a business meeting. Like there's less people to go around. Ben, how are your tools doing? Now they're fine. Okay, get out of here.
Yes, I am quite the tool, I know. Although, to be fair, I would say it sounds more like an online MMORPG or something. Just like, oh yeah, my party members kind of ducked out, so it was a quick raid. Didn't have to share the loot. Buggers. Actually, my youngest brother actually got online and said, "Hey, I just got off this competition, which I won, and I got back 6 times the amount of money I put in. I got $12." It's like, congrats.
Yes.
It was RuneScape, by the way.
Yeah. Is it new? Is it like the new style RuneScape or the old style RuneScape?
I just know it's RuneScape. Here's the thing: he's been addicted since high school.
Okay, so it's probably old school.
Well before 2010. So yeah, this game's been around for nearly 2 decades, and he's still playing it.
Yeah. This is the Benzonite, the thing that started it all. Die.
Damn, Benzonite. Just want to blow it all up.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I've lost a lot of weight.
Look at that. Ooh.
Canonically, does Samus have any love interests?
No, she's a business. She's a feminist.
No. She loves her armor. She's in a relationship with her armor, and you know what? It's really, really devastating when they break up.
They're on and off again. Yeah.
Okay, when someone says on and off again, that makes it sound smutty. Oh, she's getting it on and off again. Oh, wait, that's not what I meant. Hey.
Ooh, there was a thing in here. Okay, missile expansion in there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. No, canonically, she's just kind of her own thing. She's kind of like one of the guys. Whenever she goes, there's like concept art. No, not concept. There's like visual artwork of her like in the orange Zero suit at a bar, like a space bar, just chilling with guys having alcohol, I guess, or the space equivalent. So I think she just kind of is one of those people that is like, I got this job. I'm gonna do these things.
I'm not interested in romance.
Yeah.
I don't fulfilled, or lady, you know, we do not discriminate here.
Yeah, we got the X visor. That's nice.
To be fair, considering she wears blue and that suit is kind of tinted with pink, I'm not sure where I'm going with that. To be fair, she comes off more as being just completely not at all interested in relationships or romance. So completely arrow ace, I believe the designation would be, because apparently we need to designate everything. You know, just divide
Well,
and subdivide humanity
the thing
into
with
different
the thing with
domains.
Samus is that she was also trained in the military or the space marine thingamajig, whatever. So you can kind of sort of say that that kind of got drilled in her head. Plus the whole space bird thing that probably did stuff.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
probably
more
hardened
space
her.
chickens. Yeah, more
Uh,
boiled space chickens, just putting things inside of her, not eggs. I'm gonna shut up before I make it sound like I'm a weirdo.
well, it's too late
Damn it!
now.
Damn it!
All right, what do we got here? We got the X-ray visor now, so everything looks like it's that awesome effect, negative that the awesome effect that we had when cell phones were becoming new, and they only had this option in sepia.
Yes, because everyone thought that the negative filter was just the shit, and that's why one of Spider-Man's more recent villains is Negative Man.
A Mr.
Because
Negative.
you know see you know, if you know you know.
That's a PlayStation. I only know because he was in the PlayStation game.
I only know him because apparently he had something to do with Aunt May, like he cured her of something using his blood. It's like, okay, the what? I don't even know who this guy was. I still don't know who he is. As far as I can tell, he's kind of weird to me. Weird, weird.
Ah, you got hit with the Zegler. Ooh, incoming scan detected.
What a
Seismic.
Ziegler free zone. The only song of Ziegler we
Zegler.
play here is her hate AI song stream thing.
Oh, oh yeah, we can actually go there now. Nice. I would really like to know what this thing is supposed to do though. This our upgrade I just got. Visors. The X-ray visor can reveal invisible items, areas, and enemies. Robotic enemies jam the X-ray visor's frequency, eliminate them to restore function to the visor. Okay, so it lets me see invisible objects. So what am I not seeing here? I'm gonna see that thing there, but that's not exactly helpful. Hmm. Well, that's a wall. That's clearly a wall. Uh,
Yeah. You see this wall? That is a fine wall. Or as they say down south, wow.
let me see. What is? Oh, what is? Hmm.
And if you're a pesky plumber's evil duo sidekick, you say, wow, Luigi.
What am I looking at? What am I supposed to be looking at? They just gave me this visor. I'm using it, and I don't exactly know where I'm supposed to be going.
You mean we can't find the white stuff? Oh wait, this ain't Phoenix Wright.
No, that's specifically the very first game.
Yeah, and it was so specific in the last game how it's just like, oh, by the way, you don't actually have to present any evidence so that you'll get any negative consequences. You just have to run through the questions and object to everything again, and you'll get new prompted dialogue. It's
I
like,
didn't like
what
that.
the?
I did not like that.
I
I
mean, on the one hand, it's better that they didn't introduce that at the very start because that's literally another element to the questioning that literally says, oh, sometimes people remember things differently, or maybe something will prompt the intuition of the POV character to say, oh, maybe you should press about that again. Because if that was in the first game, we would be second guessing ourselves over and over and over and over and over again. But this time it just kind of felt handed and forced, like the judge giving us a penalty for a preset dialogue which we had no control over
yeah,
because
that
we
was
had to be
dumb.
careful prior. Otherwise, you could have been in hot water later, which is like, that's interesting. I mean, the game's rigged, but you know, you survive, I guess. Maybe that was the hint that the judge was actually going to get revenge. Maybe it was that. It wasn't the dream sequence. It wasn't us assassinating him yet. Besides, we all know he prefers death by
By
whip.
whip, by whip.
By whip.
Oh, yeah, and the cool thing is you got to see Von Karma cry, and
Yes, but not like in shame. It was she was cool.
it's funny how big of a turnaround that Von Karma was. I kind of figured that was gonna happen. I didn't figure that George was gonna take ownership over another waifu, but like,
apparently his hate-love relationship literally was flipped on a dime the moment she was actively the hero. He goes, "Thank you, mommy," and it's like, okay, okay, we're on this train then. With me, mom. Okay, George, calm down. Curious George.
Hmm.
It's
Do I need
okay.
a
The judge was
bentonite?
really sober that trial because karma wasn't there. He didn't have to rely on his coke.
Let me see. Do I just blow something up here?
When all else fails, stop blasting.
Oh, yeah, I was supposed to. Okay, good. I was like, wait a minute, I was getting lost here.
Truly an American game. When all else fails, start blasting.
Blew it
Like
up.
Halo.
Oh,
Except with
yeah.
missiles,
Blew it up.
and the power suit, and the laser guns, and the death aliens. So it's just like Halo. But you're a female. Actually, it's just like Halo. Reach, maybe.
Sound like somebody's reaching for an answer. Anyway, that's
Well,
gonna be.
in Halo,
No good. You good, man? Go ahead. Say your piece.
in
I
Halo Reach, you can decide the gender of the POV character you're choosing to be, whether it's male or female. It's entirely dependent on the person who wants to be. Because as you know, female space armor is it is a
shapely.
commodity.
It's shapely.
Oh no, I remember when Mandalorian season 2 or 3 was coming out and people were literally going badonkers over the boba donkers in the space armor. They go, "Whoa!" It's like boob armor, really, Star Wars. That is sexist. It's like, well, how else are you gonna do chest armor? It's like, has anyone actively made armor for a female? I'm pretty sure there are D&D tabletop players that will say, "Yeah, it looks legit."
Let me.
Complaining about boob armor like it's complaining about pandemic stuff. It's just like, really? Are we really complaining about this?
Hold on. I gotta send a URL link. Oh no, that's not what I want. There we go.
Why does it say Pornhub? Okay, I'm joking.
It's like, what the heck, man? Get your mind out of the gutter.
Been illegal for a while.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
No, seriously, Utah actively banned anyone from actually having a Pornhub account or from just actively using it. And yes, I know what it sounds like, but honestly, this was years ago, and honestly, Hub is just not worth it anymore. Anywho.
We got Chozo ghosts trying to get after our bacon. By the way, I don't know if I made this very clear or not, but like our made up scenario for this journey with Samus is that Ridley took her cake, and then now she's upset because it was her birthday that the guys were gonna have her celebrate.
Her actual cake, not okay. He did not. He didn't get the booty, the treasure. I mean.
No, she it was her birthday, so her birthday cake was denied, and now she's after. She's on a quest to go find her birthday cake. And
man, I hate when someone steals my birthday cake.
Darn it. Come on, take that.
Take that.
Oh, there we go. We'll have plenty of that for tonight. But I wanted to get more games done today, such as this. Oh, what? How are you doing that? How are you doing that? I mean, I know you're a ghost. Stop with your Kamehamehas. Okay, at least that one's gone. Where's the other ones at?
More like Kamehame flaws, am I right?
Oh, yeah, you heard that? Boom. That dude made fun of you. And he called your mom an idiot.
Yeah, you know what? Colonel Sanders is after you. Yeah, you better run when you hear the word 11. As in herbs and spices.
There's one more. Come face me like a man.
Are you finger licking good?
Yeah, that's actually really funny. That's actually really funny. Because that chicken.
Unless we're going after Chick-fil-A, because Chick-fil-A is best fil-A. And yes, I will.
Dude, I went to Chipotle today. And to get a meal for 3 people was $60, man.
Wow. Well, I mean, if you're getting that full plate stuff, I mean, it is worth it, or at least it is worth what you buy.
I'm still full from it, but man, that was mighty expensive.
Oh,
Oh, there you are. Ah, sniped me. Okay, this last ghost dude is being annoying. Okay, now he's doing the Kamehameha. Boo! Gone! Die again!
Am I right?
Ah. Oh, okay, good. I can go in there. Give me that num-nums. Thank you. Okay. Where do I need to go?
Blasters, you're shooting mini Pac-Men.
Yeah,
The
little
real
pea
throat
shooter.
goat. Before there was Kirby, there was the real throat goat. His name was the Pac-Man. Pac-Man.
The Pac-Man.
Pac-Man is the gym bro. Haven't seen him in a while. I heard he started having affairs with his wife. You know, marital issues.
Oh yeah, you know about the whole Miss Pac-Man controversy thing, right?
Which controversy?
The Miss Pac-Man. Yeah, there's the problem with Miss Pac-Man. I thought I told you about this before, but I'll say it again because
she's married or she's not a strong, independent woman that doesn't need.
no, it has nothing to do with that. It's licensing issues.
I'm just even more confused.
So
By the same people who made Pac-Man?
exactly. So Miss Pac-Man was actually a fan-made thing way back in the day, and it was actually a better version of Pac-Man. Like even I know it's a better version of Pac-Man. Oops.
And let me guess, they got angry because it's like, technically the Pac-Man name is our brand.
No,
You can't use it.
no, it's not. That's not the problem. So eventually, so the people who made that machine way back when, they were like, yeah, we made this thing, and in Namco or whoever owned the rights, OG Pac-Man back in the day, they're like, okay, we're gonna buy off the rights to Miss Pac-Man, like to have the rights for the arcade things, or we're gonna have the rights to merchandise Miss Pac-Man and everything, right? But there was a little bit of a clause that said that uh, if you are merchandising a Miss Pac-Man thing and it's stylized with a coin slot thing in there, they would have to any sale that they would have with that, they would take a percentage from it. And I guess for the longest time after that contract was all said and done, when people, management traded hands and all that, uh, I guess family members realize, hey, you know what? I just happen to notice that there's this Miss Pac-Man machine over here that you guys are selling with a coin slot, and we're not getting any revenue from it. So, thus ended up happening where like Namco's like, okay, we're not gonna go through this again. We're just gonna go and stop making anything Miss Pac-Man related, which essentially the character design is Pac-Man with a bow, right? They stopped.
Pac-Man, it's totally original.
Yeah, and so the worst egregious thing about that was that Pac-Man in the remake of Pac-Man World, they remade a PlayStation 1 game. The characters that were kidnapped was baby Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. Well, yeah, they did. Baby Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, and by the way, Baby Pac-Man was in the arcades as well. Baby Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Professor Pac-Man, and then some like Dig Dug enemy that they were friends with. Anyway, in the remake, Miss Pac-Man was replaced by Pac-Mom, a completely different character design. And
soccer mom design.
Yeah, and so it's like, that's not Miss Pac-Man. This is wrong. And so that's where the rabbit hole kind of went. So to avoid legal mumbo jumbo problems, they essentially retconned Miss Pac-Man out of existence in anything, and just replaced it with Pac-Mom and Pac-Kid, because they didn't want to go through the legal stupidity, I guess.
Again, she's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man to define her life. I guess.
Not necessarily the point, but the main gist of it. Oh, we got to go to Magmore. Forget Magmore.
It's his name that made her famous. It's like, yeah, Miss Pac-Man. I don't know what you were there before, but I'm pretty sure your other name was a squid swallower. So, yeah, that was your stage name. I bet he found you on stage, you dirty, dirty coin stealing whore.
And another fun fact is that Pac-Man's name originally was not going to be Pac-Man back then. It was going to be called Puck-Man because they were shaped like a puck. But they changed it because they were afraid that whenever those machines were get vandalized, they didn't want it to be the F word. So they changed it retroactively to, well, not retroactively. They changed it last moment to Pac-Man.
You underestimate people's ability to turn anything into a slur, but
Well, that was,
understandable for the
yeah.
time. And to be fair, that word has stayed relevant for a few decades, so I don't know. You hedged your bet well, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. They could have very well just made it. Oh yeah, here's like PC man or something. Just take out the A. Here's PC because everything's PC, you know. Screw PC. Screw the police.
I feel like if we're gonna go into that territory, I cannot wait to see how badly woke culture gets aged in like 10 years when people look back at it.
I can't wait until 5 years, honestly. Just because at this point, it's already self imploding. It's like the hipster thing from the early 2010s. Oh, yes. I remember that.
Wow, the
The memes
hipsters.
nowadays, it's like, oh yeah, don't like the mainstream stuff because it's so mainstream. It's like, just because you like something that isn't mainstream doesn't mean you're the coolest kid. Because here's the thing about mainstreamers, you became the very thing you were actively criticizing against. Because by making the not main stuff mainstream, it therefore was mainstream, and therefore you are no longer hipster. It's a self cannibalizing Ouroboros, and you quite literally reached the end of it, and that's why the hipster trend died. Now, granted, it still lives on, but it's not so much a trend as it is just like, oh yeah, I like this stuff.
It's like the
Like
fedora
people
hat
that like collective
tippers.
vinyl records or something.
It's like the fedora hat tippers. There was like a huge thing for that way back when.
I actually remember the fedora hat stuff becoming popular just because it literally said, "Oh, you're a white pervert," and that's it. Oh, fedora the explorer. You know, it's the more heavy set. I'm not gonna say fat because we do not fat shame here.
I
I
do.
consider myself short. Now, to be fair, I have only one fedora. However, to my credit, I have never worn it. I only bought it because the material on the hat just felt good. And that's it. I wear caps, man.
My
Not the
father's
baseball cap.
fat, so I'm allowed to make fun of fat people.
Well, I'm fat too. I can make fun of fat people. I used to be 225 pounds. Well, now
I
I'm 235, but you know what? That's beside the point. I used to be 250
I've
a couple
averaged
years ago.
throughout my life, I think I've averaged around like 180, like 180, 190. I don't eat that
Thanks to
much.
your high metabolism.
There's the thing. Like, my mom pointed out something. She goes, "I think you need to cut down on the milk." I'm like, "Why?" So like, you're getting some moobs, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I'll just cut out milk from my diet.
At a buck 80? My dude, you. I don't
I
know.
I drink a lot of milk. That's the thing. I love chocolate milk, and that's like the only thing that is like a thing of like dessert for me that isn't actually dessert.
The anime trope is real. Drink a lot of milk, and that's where it deposits.
Yeah. So my mom did bring up a good point about that. So I was like, okay, I'll just stop drinking milk as often anyway.
Stop drinking milk.
Yeah. So that constitutes to getting your man booba, if in a lack of a better term there. So
Fan service for that allowed just because apparently
moobs.
it's attractive to that. I'm telling you, some people are just profiling against certain kinds of chest fats against others. Perfectly fine for guys to be shirtless on the beach, but no, unless you're watching an anime that wants to go full force onto the etchy stream, then it's just like, oh no.
Oh, don't tell me you're one of those people that are part of the free the nipple thing. It's like oh,
Well,
you're one of those people.
listen, public breastfeeding aside and everything, look, I don't know what to say about it. It's not my body, it's not my child, okay? But if baby needs to eat, baby needs to eat. And, you know, convenience be damned. This is Western society, people. And if you really want to shame it, it's just like, why are we so prudish in Western society? Oh, God, don't continue the process of life in front of me by feeding your thing that popped out of you. It's like, I beg your pardon, but I have a right to look after this creature, and if I neglect it, then
Do it
you have
somewhere
a right
else.
to.
My biggest gripe about that is that it is indecent to do that around people, because it's like if you're in a public setting and you're just whipping it out, for lack of a better term,
Yeah,
it's like it's a societal norm that we have all agreed to at some point or another, that women need to have their chest covered, because horny men, they see that and it's like, okay, that's not appropriate. We've all come to agree upon that. Ah, I'm being shot.
that is what
So,
needs to be talked about later.
but the thing is, let me in, let me in. There you go. But the thing is that when it comes down to public setting and breastfeeding and all that, it's not just distracting. It's just uncomfortable. It's
if
It's
you
like do
have
that
the
somewhere
time and the
else.
right say,
It's the equivalent to me. It's the equivalent to me. Like if you go to Denny's and then you have these unruly kids that are just crying a whole bunch, and you're like, I just want to eat my food and enjoy it while talking to other adults, and here you are just making the entire thing not so great. And I equivalent that because it's like seriously, there are bathrooms and restrooms for that. You know what? Why don't you just feed your kid before you show up? How about that? It's like that's a pet peeve of mine. I don't I do not approve. I do not approve.
well, no, I understand where you're coming from, and honestly, in both cases, it would be under the supposition that it's like, oh, well, they're doing it because it's convenient for them, but they're doing it at the expense of quite literally everyone because whatever reason they give, but it will never be a good reason enough.
Okay, you
So
know what?
yes, it's
I will give
it's
you
going to be a matter of
I will give you a super raw example. Go ahead and poop in front of everybody. I mean, it's natural, right?
hold on a minute.
Exactly,
Well,
exactly my point. It's like we
well,
have norms for a reason.
well, that has below the belt exposure rather than top of the over the belt exposure. I mean, we don't get anyone's cases for showing off their midriff, and Lord, midriff season is in season. Let me tell you that.
Ah,
I'm not, I'm not saying I haven't glanced a look. I'm just saying I honestly have to turn my eyes when I'm just hauling freight onto the floor. And it's just like, oh Lord, why? Look, I'm 33 years old. I don't
good
need to
lord,
get
what
a
is
full
happening in
full
there?
detail.
It's
Good
like
God Almighty!
oh no, but like that's kind of I mean hopefully this isn't going to the umbrella of politics. This is just more of a cultural thing. And I grew up in the States. I also grew up with Christian parents, which I am also Christian. But the thing is that when it comes down to how people clothe and all that stuff and how it is, I grew up in a heavily oh what's the term for it, Latino rich area. So my experiences are very much like Mexican restaurant in every corner of every area, and I see how the
Say
people are.
every
Even in the part of California that I live in, where people conduct their business, there's always at least some level of shame that people have over covering themselves and not doing that. Not breastfeeding in public. I think the last time I saw that was like over 15 years ago. And that was one thing where my mom was like, "That is disgusting. Why are you doing that?" She didn't tell the person that, obviously, because my mom is not someone that actually goes and tells people like those type of things, like "Put that away." But it's been such a long time, so I don't think my mom has. Pretty sure nowadays she would. Let's be fair about it. My mom is
yeah.
very,
From what I
um,
understand about your parents, they're
yeah,
less outspoken Karens, but they will keep the opinion, but they will never ever announce it and therefore make themselves the internet sensation that is the Karen.
yeah. There have been times where I've gone to Denny's or something, and then there's these kids that are like air grinding. My mom hates it, and I'm like, "You want me to go talk to them?" And my mom's like, "Nah, don't do it. They'll make a scene." I'm like,
Air
okay.
grinding.
I would, but there's a thing about kids acting very stupid in public places that you're like, ah, this is annoying. Why? I'm sharing the same space as these people. Please stop. Get your kid under control. It's annoying. Put him away. That
This is
type of
why I
thing.
actually like hearing children screaming and crying when I'm at Walmart. Not because it's convenient to me, but that honestly makes me realize, someone's life is actively shittier than mine. And you know what? Misery likes company, so hey, bitch, you wanted that child, so you know what? You get to enjoy all the benefits and the cons.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
So that's a little bit a little snippet of me and my personal thing of it.
Well, no. Well, yeah, and
And
I do totally agree with you. However, I do have to understand in context of some things because it's like, yeah, if you're just gonna pop out the boob and you literally did not bring protection because you miscalculated how long you were gonna be in public, then it's like, ma'am, I do not care what your reasons are. You are literally doing public indecency in order to feed a child. So yes, it would honestly seem it's just like, okay, you're literally bending the law to your will because you got this child here. But if maybe you did bring a blanket, but maybe you are in the midst of feeding your child and it
yeah,
happens to fall, then it's
screw
like, okay, well, that's
this.
something a little different because that's just a happenstance and a reasonable way to say it's like, okay, you're not gonna get fined for it.
if you wanna see Free the Nipple and all that, just go to France. France loves nudity.
Well, it's Europe, my friend. And
Yeah.
no, I'm not going to say England does it too, but look, if you want an idea of how different Western cultures are in this side of the hemisphere compared to Europe, just look at how they do the weather channels. And yes, I will say weather channels because I don't want to go any further. But the way they present it, they always put okay, for family friendly, safe terms, they put a very, very healthily bodied, healthily abled, and very, very easy on the eyes feminine form to tell you which parts are wet and what are not wet on the map.
Okay.
I do not apologize. I'm not saying that's not the same in the US, but I will say the rest of Europe, they got us downbeat on just straight down danger curves ahead, you know?
Well,
And
that
honestly, it's not even the Eastern Hemisphere, it's in the Southern Hemispheres. Oh, you should see how South America does it. Ooh, boy. Good thing OnlyFans didn't exist 20 years ago. Honestly, that'd be booming.
well, I prefer my chicken nuggets the way they are in the U.S. That's all I gotta say on that matter.
I prefer them when they had the random mystery pink meat. Remember when that was a controversy?
And that's
Pink
probably
yolk they put in your chicken nuggies?
that's probably does hand in hand with the reason why I feel the way about nudity in general when it comes to things to watch. Because to me, maybe it's well, not maybe. I think it is just a me thing where it comes down to I don't appreciate that in anything I watch or see because to me, yeah, it's like I don't want to see someone without their underwear. I mean, we've had plenty of cartoons where they show butt cheeks and everything like that, and it's like, haha, funny. That was a
Start on
big
Cartoon
thing.
Network's little thing there,
That
and
was a big
Nickelodeon. Actually, Nickelodeon still kind of does it.
that was like it's the gross out humor and butt cheek humor was like a big thing in like early 2000s cartoon stuff. You
It's
gotta
true.
admit that.
And sometimes like farts, but
Yeah,
not too
farts,
much.
yeah. And bird poop dropping from the sky. That was another thing that was also like very prominent for some reason.
Before it became a weird NSFW subject. Anywho.
You mean a fetish? Just say it. Just a fetish. Everything that has become
Word
known as a joke became fetishized by the next generation.
I'm guessing because they were ruined by cartoons, and then I can say it's like, I only got this because the early 2000s. Oh, sure, blame the cartoons for your fetish. Yeah, we can blame Epstein for shit too. Why not? Let's just open up all the worms here.
You know what's interesting though. Like I don't know if Nickelodeon ever banned this episode. Remember the fat episode from Fairly Odd Parents when he wished for everything to be just sweets and then everyone got morbidly obese. I'm pretty sure that episode's like banned from Nickelodeon now.
I wouldn't doubt it. I actually do remember seeing it in full. It's like, really? That one was banned?
I'm
Really?
just
I
asking.
totally
I don't.
forgot that it was banned.
But that was Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network was way more looser than Nickelodeon
I don't
was.
even know what Totally Spies was under. I think it was under Fox Kids and Jetix at the time because that's what I remember. Because that was one of the few channels I remember watching overseas in the Middle East in Qatar. So yeah, 7 years overseas. There was a time I could say that was a fourth of my life. Now that's not even a fifth of my life. Anywho, that was one of the few things I managed to watch. And yeah, Totally Spies. Man, we're just getting all the can of worms out here. Going back to how you feel about
Oh
nudity
yeah, yeah.
online, from now here's the thing, you are not actually alone in this, and I actually have a friend
It's
who lives in
American.
Poland, and their life choices being their own, they have certain ways in which they feel. However, they weigh they feel towards relationships in general versus fictional relationships and things. Honestly, it's very very flippity floppity at times. But honestly, there's just some people that are either desensitized or habituated. You could honestly say addicted to, if you want to use that big word, but they're just honestly used to it. And I'll be honest, I've habituated myself to that too, but I've been working on myself for that.
It's sort of like the I think in Ireland. Oh hey, and I think in Ireland there was uh like the drinking is a lot more normalized for younger people. So
You sure it's not
the
Scotland?
maybe it's Scotland. I forget
Scotland's known for its drinking, but
younger
also Irish.
ages at younger ages. Yeah. So like if you introduce it to kids when they're younger, the thought philosophy is like, oh, then if you show it to them younger, they won't want to like break the rules to go get it, and therefore the bad things won't happen to them. Like, I don't know about that
That's
much.
not how it works, buddy. Because honestly, from what I hear about people who first time drink beer, I mean, depending depending on what it is, like smoking, it's like, oh god, this tastes like shit. And some people will be like, no, I will not drink that again. It tastes awful. But you see, by drinking it constantly and constantly, by realizing that the buzz comes after drinking a few rounds, you realize, okay, if I can stomach that, then I can get to the dopamine.
Yeah,
So you
because
have to drink anyways.
here's the thing that most people don't talk about. So alcohol is kind of just a poison on the body. There's a reason why we
Yeah, you
don't
realize that
filtrate
you
it.
get drunk because your liver is filtering out toxins that you drink. So,
Yeah,
yes, by definition, it is a poison. Sorry.
yeah. That's really what it comes down to. Which when you look at it from that angle. Oh wait, I don't have to do anything here.
I mean, if you
Oh,
talk about it from that angle, then by such definition, painkillers are technically a poison too, because the reason why most over the counter, OTC stuff, the most over the counter stuff, it will say you can only take every 4 to 6 hours because I'm assuming, and I only go off of this because I'm barely a biology major, is that it takes 4 to 6 hours for your liver to clear out these unknown agents that you essentially put in your body via a painkiller or any of these other over-the-counter medicines. It's
counterpoint.
not naturally in your body.
Quick counterpoint. One is used to cure or suppress something that is actually medically problematic with you. The other is just to not feel something because you had a hard week at work.
True, but an overdose of that painkiller can actively screw over your life and or kill you because honestly, if you take too many painkillers, like I read one time, yeah, I won't go over to that. Another can of worms to open another day. So, apparently, if you do overdose, it's like, oh yeah, this can cause liver damage. Now, what else do we know that can cause liver damage if you take too much of it? A certain bar beverage of sorts. And yes, you could say it's like, well, one's supposed to help, but isn't that what alcohol has done? Here's the thing. Before purified clean water in first world countries, you want to know what the cleanest thing to drink was? It wasn't tap water, buddy. It was alcohol. So, yeah. Honestly, the reason why alcohol was safe was because, you know what? Bacteria can't survive in fermented juices like that. It's just bad. There are some strands, but back then, that was kind of the cleanest thing. In fact, you could say alcohol was kind of the bedrock on the society actively leaning to be healthier and living longer. So yeah, if you want to look at the controversial health facts that say it's like, oh yeah, drinking red wine a day, the stuff in this can actually make you live longer. And if you want to say cap, it's like, well, yeah, you can say cap because alcohol's been around for literally as long as humanity has. Well, that and prostitution. But yeah, only one of them is healthier for you, arguably. But look, one gives you a disease below the belt, the other one gives you a disease vaguely above the belt.
Vaguely.
Probably. Well, listen. I did not get to anatomy class. I forget where the liver is located, but I'm
Wait,
pretty sure
an
that it's
anatomy class, right? I heard anime
that
class.
community college.
No, I heard anime class. Look, I haven't gone to an anime class. I was like, wait, what's that have to do with
Yeah, in
it?
anime class we learned where the liver was. I was doing my take on Berserk.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
Berserk's a good anime. Do not mind the 2016 version. Shout out.
that's one of the shows that I hear people keep talking about, but I'm just not interested in.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. As much as you want to say, people can say the anime is great. What you do not want to do, if you are honestly a bit squeamish, is not look into the rest of it. Although, again, don't look at the 2016 version. And if you honestly want the basics of Berserk without going into the movies, then just watch the normal anime. But as a warning, it is an 80s anime, which means they do not shy away from violence and blood and sometimes mature things. But it gets worse after all that. Like for instance,
Plasma beam acquired. Got the final beam in the game. Now we
yeah,
can shoot
not
things.
sugarcoating it. Berserk is the darkest of dark fantasy anime among them, I would say. People out there will probably say, oh no, there's much worse things. And yes, I believe it. But it's an 80s anime adaptation. Yeah, Berserk is a cornerstone because it's so grim dark. I like it because it's fairly intricate and there's just no good people in it. And I suppose that can rub people the wrong way. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. We all
Ben,
have our preference. We all like our narratives. We all like
Ben.
certain things.
One thing that you need to consider is that people will hate anything you say. So don't no need to backpedal on it. If you have an opinion, don't need to say sorry in advance. It's just say it.
All right. I guess I'm coming off as too much of a
Berserk
sailor
sucks
because
and that's
I
it.
am a sailor.
It's like
Hey, just thank the Lord Almighty I'm not swearing up a storm like a sailor, I guess.
What do we got here? We got ourselves. Oh, a white
All right.
door.
Then I'll try stopping the wishy washy and just get to
If you
work
have an
on one of those
opinion,
fun quests.
I looked back to that Simpsons meme where there's like that kid with the glasses gets beaten up. It was like he's like, okay, I'll do it, and then they kick him again. And he goes, and that's for going back on what you said earlier. That's the first. It was I forget the exact quote, but they beat him up because he went back on his word after they kicked him. So that was more of an insult.
Oh, Simpsons. Back when you were classic, before you got worse, and better, and then became whatever you became.
Alright, that's gonna lead somewhere important. I just know that. So we're gonna go down here.
Remember when cartoons were controversial?
Like adult cartoons?
Like kids' cartoons.
Uh,
Characters say like the craziest things.
I
Like
don't
the
remember
Dinosaur
that.
was
I grew up in like late '90s, early 2000s cartoons, which I think I've said many multiple times at this point was the best time to have cartoons because they were made for kids and they were edgy enough that adults could enjoy it without having to be what we have nowadays.
my cousins in California, my aunt and uncle considered Powerpuff Girls and Power Rangers quote unquote too violent for their own kids to watch. But see, for those of you that have more than three siblings in your life, there's a problem when the older siblings reach that lovely tender age of 13, while your younger siblings are still breaching around about 6 or so. It's when you come to the topic of what media is okay to have in the house. And yeah, it's the whole PG-13 thing, and then all of a sudden you literally have your 5-year-old honestly getting introduced to Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and being scarred for life because a poor sob gets his heart ripped out in a demonic pagan ritual. True
Yeah,
story. And
yeah.
luckily for VHS, you can edit that stuff. And my mom literally went snip snip on the old film. And if none of you get that, then you are living a very, very cherished life, I guess.
And
Your parents
that
will still love you.
that my mom and dad would never go that extreme. They would just not buy the thing if that was the case. Oh, there's an elevator here. I had no idea there was an elevator in here. But yeah,
And
they
by comparison, Star Wars was less bloody. And yes, I watched the original trilogy so many times as a kid.
you know what's funny? I think I've brought this up before. So my apologies because I was just reintroduced to this the thing with the original Return of the Joker Batman Beyond movie. How there's two versions of that one.
Oh. Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
is. I know the difference.
Yeah, and so like I don't know if we had this conversation before already, but I've
I
spoken
do
about
not
this.
recall.
Okay, so pretty much the movie had two different versions. One was quote unquote less. That was the one that was approved by um the whatchamacallit,
Warner
the
Brothers.
yeah, Warner Brothers upper management, because the original version was before it got greenlit, got destroyed by the upper management. They said it was too violent for kids to clean it up a bit. And
I forget what the change was exactly, but I do recall one of them did involve the offing of a character.
yeah,
A
Joker's
bit of a
death.
spoiler, but
Joker's death. Yeah,
yes,
well, it's been
he
years.
should have
People,
impaled
yeah,
with one of his joke guns, impaling him, and there is blood, and he does die.
yeah, he dies. But in the censored one, he gets electrocuted. That's totally better, right?
Right, because it's the difference between sending someone to the shadow realm and just dying in actual fire. There's a difference. One basically means you go to hell because that's way more safe to say, don't you think?
Yeah. The other thing was that the funny thing about it, I'm gonna just drop the controller right now real quick. So Joker's death was changed, which was a major change. Punches were removed. Well, like majority of extra punches and crunches were removed. They fixed a couple of death scenes. You remember that big giant grunt guy that gets off by Joker? Well, in the original one, he just gets shot and left there. In the
The
censored
dead
one,
body is there and they refer back to it. Oh,
yeah,
he's dead. And he straight up says he's dead.
yeah, and so like they pushed him aside. In the censored one, they actually added the gas in there, which was supposed to insinuate,
Ah.
yeah, that it was laughing gas that he was killed by. So
That's why the grin was there. No, I do remember the version on the grin. It's like, how could he die with a fat grin on his face? That just seemed weird and creepy.
well, here's the I don't know if you bought the thing. So originally, it was shadow dropped in theaters, which it didn't do so well. Like there was so much problems with that movie being made. They were trying to get another Mask of the Phantasm out, and due to the delays in, I guess, actual shooting that took place during that time, they had to redo a lot of things. And so the original movie was already set in stone, but the censored one was the one that was officially released for people to buy. I remember buying the censored version, but I didn't know it was the censored version until like years later. And I actually have that on DVD, the original one. So because the guy was watching it through, he was talking about how the Batman Beyond movie, censored one, originally came out, and that was the only one you could buy. And then eventually, I guess Warner Brothers was like, you know what? Let's release the uncensored version without telling anybody. And that was the version that they would release from that point on. And even when they re-release the movie, it's always the uncensored version, which ironically is the less polished one because the censored version changed some things that actually made the movie better. In terms of,
Yeah.
if you remember the ending where Nana Harley Quinn is getting her girls out of a prison,
Yeah.
the uncensored version had her in blue outfit, but in the censored one they changed it to red and white, so you kind of had a better idea who she was as the character. You know, it was more of a obvious wink and nod. And then the uncensored version, they forgot to animate the chair for Terry McGinnis when he was in Batman mode inside of the Flywing. In the censored one, they're like, "Oh, yeah, so we're gonna add a seatbelt, but we forgot to add the chair." So they added the chair and the seatbelt in there. Those were like oversights that all got fixed in the censored version. That when you watch the uncensored version are not there, meaning that technically it might be the inferior version from an artistic point of view.
Speaking of artistic point of view, one has to wonder as to who honestly made the Batjet and the Bat vehicles and was literally paid literally a damn fortune to just not mention. It's like, honey, where'd you get all this money? I sold drugs.
Well, Batman's rich. He has people. Remember, he has people for that.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's a whole episode, the mechanic. It's like,
Yeah,
but he's like a car mechanic for the Batmobile.
yeah,
What is he? Is he also an aerospace engineer? Anywho,
yes.
back to censorship.
Samus was also censored at some point.
Yeah,
um,
don't forget she was first in her suit. We were not even shown that she was a girl until that pixelated goodness.
the funny thing is that
Which was
even in the
glorious.
manual, like the promotional manuals and all that stuff, they showed Samus being surrounded by like hot women and everything. So I'm pretty sure even the people that were like merchandising it had no idea that Samus was a woman until like years later when uh Nintendo was like, yeah, it's canon. It's no longer a surprise. Ah,
Look,
okay.
people, as much as people want to hate on Overwatch for apparently selling their characters as over sexualized and very, very healthy looking feminine heroes and villains, you have to realize that literally through the course of a lot of the old 8-bit and arcade game like art that was used to sell this stuff, it was literally worse than that. I mean, you want to talk about it's like, oh, well, this is her butt, and that's bad. Oh, this anime girl's proportions are wrong. It's like, my brother, and what?
My personal opinion when it comes to that is that everybody has their mileage. Everybody has their mileage. If you don't like it, don't buy it, and the sales will show. And the thing is that I'm going to tell you, if you get rid of the hot characters in video games, guys will not buy it. Guys make up like 90 or 80% of the market when it comes to gaming because we were here
And movies.
first. And we were here first. Yeah, and movies. And so when you try to go ahead and merchandise it to the women that complain about it, they're not going to buy the game. Let's be fair about it. They're not going to buy the game.
Here's
And
the thing: so
yeah.
many gaming girls aren't necessarily mad about that either because, like, they're here to play a game. And unless it's a gotcha game where you're literally spending hundreds of dollars just to buy a pixelated, boobilated, curvilicious babe, yes, I am calling out you people for that because why?
So, like,
Anywho,
my main point is that your mileage may vary, and if you don't like it, I don't say it in a bad way. Just don't buy the game, and you know, no one's gonna think any less of you if you don't approve of a design. I mean, that games are not supposed to be a rite of passage; they are because you enjoy it. And so, oh darn it! So my point of view is that you got characters like Samus, and you know the type of characters I watch in anime, and like I'm used to the I guess you could say hypersexualized. Oh, whoa, this guy's red. Okay, this guy needs the heat gun.
We're not racist. We're not
Take
profiling
that.
him because he's red. We're profiling him because he's an alien. We're xenophobes. We're
Yeah.
proper xenophobes here.
But like the main crux of the matter is that I like the character designs because I'm so used to anime as a concept. But my personal threshold is like when you start getting into hentai territory, where everybody is just naked for no apparent reason for the sake of getting an arousal from you. I was like, okay, there's one thing of it looks nice and everything, like the anime character with very voluptuousness, whatever you want to call it, looks attractive whenever because us as guys we like pretty things.
Neon activated.
Wait, what?
Funky neon
Yeah,
activated.
the thing is, we like pretty things. No one's gonna go look at Matilda, right? People are gonna laugh at Matilda. But the thing is that when you start looking at Honeydew over there, I'm using a fake name or whatever, that's going to get more eyes on it. That's of course, and of course, the same with men in gaming, right? We don't look at Sam from across the street, with his beer belly gut out and all that. We look at Hercules over there with the big old massive gun show, and us as guys, we're not like, damn, I like that. I want to be that
Yeah,
S rank.
exactly. And ironically, it's what kind of got more girls into gaming too, because they go, "Oh my gosh, that V shape! Oh, those pecs! Oh my God, you can grind meat from those abs! Oh."
Yeah, so there's it's again your mileage may vary.
Sexual
Not
gratification games
everybody.
would actually get girls into doing video games. So you know what? We got both sets going on here. So yeah,
Uh,
by all
uh,
means, buddy, let's go back to the '80s. Let's go back to Mortal Kombat.
the thing the crux of the matter is that your mileage may vary for oh wow there's a lot of space pirates here that your mileage may vary, and I respect people that they're like, oh, I don't like this, more power to you. Everybody has their threshold, everybody has their limit when it comes to the arts and everything. I think everybody with a brain kind of agrees like, hey, don't put minors and sexualize them in games and all that stuff, because that, especially when you're marketing games towards kids and you get that's a bad brain thing to have for as a lesson for kids. That's why you get these weirdos. Who is shooting me? Oh, it's that dumb thing over here. Again, I'm giving a lot of people credit for being an adult and knowing what to do. The right thing is knowing what to do as the right thing to do. But we live in a giant world where there's a lot of different people and a lot of different ways people react to things, and we have laws for a reason because not everybody is smart. Not everybody can handle things the way other people do, and it's all preference at the end of the day. And my preference is I do not like nudity and I don't like sexual content in my like. Well, when I say sexual content, I'm talking about like the hot coffee mod in GTA. I don't want to be seeing two people at it. Okay.
No, no, no. I understand. It's honestly about that bit of exposure, and it kind of does kind of go back to the whole free the nip sort of bit.
Yeah.
And yes, I do kind of agree with you because it's just so eye catching. I mean, if you see some of these manga covers or online like mangaka or things like that, and you literally see it's like, oh, here's the main character. She's a girl, but you see her and her clothes are just a mess or being destroyed, and it's just fan servicey, and it's like, wait, wasn't this about like some sort of ghost that possesses a future guy who can see into the past that's honestly fighting with cybernetics or something? Why is there a half naked woman in front of this?
Yeah, that's the kind of
I don't know if this is false advertising or some sort of premonition, but I think you're selling the wrong angle here. But I guess yeah, you got it eye catching enough, and people read the title, they go, "Oh, hey, that's the one I want." Yeah, but
oh
then their buddies coming over, they go, "Dude, you reading hentai?"
yeah, exactly. Ah, what is in
But
here?
Samus, I would understand from looking at you, and we should look at this as a bit of an investigation into the mind of the captain here. It's honestly not that hard. Literally, it's just a matter of skin exposure. Because quite honestly, if Samus's suit was literally unzipped down to the navel and we had that deep V and you got to see a little bit more, I doubt you would necessarily like her as much. Because as much as it is skin tight, it's still covering and nothing is objectively showing too much. It's
It's
honestly
not
quite eerie.
Midnight's bodysuit, or lack thereof.
No, I'm referring more to art that you would find on Rule 34, etc. That would obviously show that, oh, it's more than just skin tight. Like, you see nothing left to the imagination, like, at all. It's like, oh, this suit is not only skin tight, it's literally so thin that it is showing everything. I mean, it's showing like it's riding up back there, and it's riding in the front, and you know what? It
The
looks
other thing that pisses me off too is that when you have people that have the character designs right, and yeah, they're covered, but everything is just kind of still there. Uh,
I mean,
uh
maybe the clothes in Japan are just made really really thin for a reason. I mean, they do have their whole population crisis going on.
again, personal preference here for that is that you have the shape of the okay. Let's look at it from this point of view, from both men and women, right? You look at the shape of a man and a woman, you're like, okay, if they're in a bodysuit that is form fitting, you kind of know what the shape of a man is and the shape of a woman is. When you start having, like, let's say for instance, like the crotch, and that is all shown, even behind the fabric, and it's like, whoa, okay, now you lost me.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, yeah, Danganronpa. Yeah, I know those two. Yeah, the men with just like the balls that are just shaped in there. That's like ugh to me. I draw the line there when it comes in. I think that's for both sexes, right? They both have like practically shaped crotch stuff in there, and that always bothered me.
Yeah, I see it a whole lot more in ecchi anime, considering a whole lot of the harem stuff is geared towards like, oh, it's the guy, so we gotta really, really over sexualize some of these situations, and so you see the upskirt shots or something like that, and you really get to see some more definition with their underwear, etc. It's like, yay! I guess we all know where everyone's panty obsession comes from. Man, America's got nothing on that. Get some Victoria's Secret in some of this anime stuff. You'll have men going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
Or just have another Uzaki-chan come up and have people say, "Oh, that's not a proper body size." It's like, this is Japan. You realize they actively look that skinny, right?
Well, they're not busty like that. They're not busty like that. I think that's the problem.
Well, you say that, but people can also get implants. I'm not saying Japan exclusively does it.
For the sake of Uzaki-chan, she's no natural, is it not? Is that not the joke?
Look. Clearly, she's a short stack because clearly there's something weighing her down.
What?
There's something weighing her down because she's a short stack, and you know what?
Oh,
Her back
short
is heavy.
stack.
Her back doesn't hurt, but she's short.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
short.
She's a Supreme Kai like Supreme Kai of time levels of shortness.
Oh no, this fictional character in a fictionalized setting of the modern world is not in an actively good body shape. Excuse me, I don't see anyone actively trying to burn anyone to the stake because the One Piece characters aren't proportionally correct, because half of them are giants, half of them are malformed, half of them are deformed, and some of them are still forming actual silhouettes here, if not their own laughter. If you know, you know. So
Okay.
yeah, apparently Uzaki-chan is bad because like, oh, she's a main character waifu, and there's a whole bunch of men with their male gaze just eating it up and just saying, oh, she is waifu, she is better than 3D girl. It's like, women, are you just mad because men just like this body shape? To be fair, some guys don't actually just obsess about over that. It's just the ones that are terminally online that they want to have say it's like, oh well, this is just the worst kind of man. And yes, you can say that. Just because if you are terminally online and you honestly do not touch grass, then whatever brother incel Reddit, whatever corner of the internet you lurk from, then yes, my dudes, do go out and touch grass.
This
Your
conversation has
you are
been
not
very
vampire.
illuminating.
Your vampire waifu elf hybrid will not hate you for it because you know what? She don't exist. I can't even say she's trash because in order to be trash, you'd have to be real.
This conversation has been very enlightening. I'm not even saying that sarcastically. This just has been very enlightening. All right, I better have access to that spot. I'm not gonna waste my
Thank
time
thy
here.
heavens for caffeine because I am dosed up.
Well, let's
Guess we
walk
can talk about
through.
drugs really quickly. So, remember how I said that apparently it's like, yeah, overdosing on painkillers is bad for your liver?
Yeah.
Well, allow me to elucidate. Now, for context, and don't worry, I've gotten myself off this stuff. For context, I used to take full dose, if not 2 or 3 times a day, on painkillers and caffeine, usually at work. Like right before work would start, I would just pop a caffeine pill because
Ooh,
hey,
that's
fuck the pills
dangerous.
and fuck Monster. Well, not really. I mean, I didn't overdose and I didn't drink coffee. I had nothing else caffeinated in my life. So I'd get caffeinated and I'd get painkillered, and then I would start my day. But I was also a very, very emotionally toxic person. Just outbursts in general. The one thing that could set me off, and that would be my mood for the rest of the day. I was just I mean, you know how some of it was. You recall how it's just like, oh,
Mm,
I'm dying, I'm surviving. I was such a drama queen. I was a toxic little sludge.
yeah.
But anyways, enough about the melodrama that was my past. I eventually, finally decided to read the damn bottle, and it said, oh, you should not take this for more than 10 days. And I sat there and I realized I've been taking these almost every day for 2 years.
Yes.
And then I looked at the warnings. It's like, okay, what are the bad things? It's like, oh, well, it could cause liver damage. And so, naturally, me, being a catastrophist, looked up, what's the signs of liver damage? Oh, yellow skin. It's like, well, my skin isn't yellow, but you know what? I like my liver, so I'm going to get myself off of this. And so I got clean. So
What a way to what a way to actually view that.
well, yes, because I did value my health. It just took me a while to realize, hey, I care about myself and I care about my health to say, you know what? Screw painkillers. And this is over the counter stuff. I didn't go full Dr. House here and start taking Vicodin. Damn, I wish I did.
Doctor House. I remember watching that back in the day. That was a show I watched with my
Little
mom.
scripts every now and then.
Is this still
Best
hold up?
British guy to ever play an American.
Does this still hold up? Oh, I think I lost Ben.
Nope, you didn't lose me.
Oh, I asked, does it still hold up? Like House MD?
The show?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I think it does. I mean, it's just entertaining. I mean, for the most part, it's just House being an asshole. Okay, look. Before Sherlock, the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock version came out,
Hmm.
House was essentially more of a predecessor to that. You know, you got someone who is highly intelligent to the point of being manipulative and sociopathic because he is the smartest man in the room and he will tell you about it. To be fair, between that and the mentalist, it's like, you know, I don't mind characters like that because they do make themselves to be the main character, but they have to be an asshole. But you know, that's how people are sometimes. So you know what? Nuance be damned.
Ooh, okay.
So
Oh,
yes, it does hold back. If I could reel back to the tributary from which this main stream of thought spearheaded from. So the detox was interesting. I went through a solid week or so of just constant headaches, and as you know, painkillers help with headaches, but becoming reacquainted with my own pain was a very cathartic process. I'm just like, oh, hi, pain. Nice to meet you. Sorry I haven't talked to you for a while. It's been years. Let's become reacquainted, you know? Ugh.
ah.
But now I am better, and I only rarely take that stuff. Definitely not addicted. I've been dealing with a lot of things to cope with life because I just didn't know how to handle myself. But enough about my melodrama. Let's get back to blasting aliens like the proper xenophobes we are.
What a way to say that.
Look. She's not even American, okay? She's an
Ah,
alien. So you know what? She's not even proper xenophobic. She's part xenophobic.
it's good to know that these platforms
Here's
are
the.
here. Oh no. Ah, the cancer. No, don't want it.
I was gonna say, like, is the floor lava this time?
It's a phazon. It's all this radiation, alien radiation thing. So I'm using the X-ray visor to see these invisible platforms because that's a thing. So, can we move somewhere? What is that over there? Oh, that's more Metroids. I'm gonna go for it. Double jump. Oh, and as per Metroid lore, I may have told you this before, but Metroids are always weak to ice.
Convenient.
Yeah,
I
very.
have a blasty ice gun that go blasty.
Yeah, in the classic Metroid series, Samus ends up getting Metroid DNA, so she ends up becoming canonically weak to ice, and that's not just like a supplementary material thing. That is an actual gameplay mechanic that they've carried over, which is funny because it gives them the excuse that they don't need to have Samus fighting Metroids because to name the game Metroid, you can technically say, oh yeah, Samus is also part Metroid, so the name still sticks. Yeah. What else we got here? Ah, more invisible platforms. Nice. I love those.
I get that. Plus, I mean, if you have something like Super Mario Brothers, we can have Yoshi's on. It's like, oh, technically it's like that, but we can't call it Super Mario Brothers. I mean, even though there's a baby Mario you have to take care of, so it's like less than Super Mario Brothers. You can just call it the mini Mario Brothers,
Ooh,
the baby bros,
the Baby
the
Bros.
Mario babies.
Baby Marios. Anything else here?
Also, I really don't mean to criticize, but it's like, so is Mario his first or last name? Because they call themselves the Mario Brothers. Is
Ask
Mario
ask
just a narcissist?
ask a Miyamoto. Nintendo games have no real story.
Nah, I don't need Miyamoto. I need Matt Pat. I'm just gonna go back to his previous videos and look at him dissecting Mario as being a narcissist, animal cruelty-ridden little piece of gold-digging crap that just, abuses and uses everyone around him just to make himself look like a hero and Luigi look like a cuck, and to make Bowser look like the absolute villain, which he doesn't. He isn't even. He's a misunderstood turtle who just so happened to bang a princess. Or something with a princess. I don't know exactly what
Allegedly,
the
allegedly.
plot line. As far as we're concerned, he just literally just magically in vitro fertilized some like magical pod and just got a little bit of a lock of Peach's hair because why
uh,
not? Oh yeah, by the way,
plot
Peach
plot
can get away
twist.
from.
Plot twist. Bowser used a surrogate.
Wait, human or Koopa?
Well, considering that Bowser Jr. is his only biological kid, it had to have been from a Koopa.
Well, yes, but now I'm wondering, it's like, wait, how do Koopas reproduce? Do they lay eggs or do they give life birth? How does it work
well,
with shelled creatures? I would assume it's like
well,
a turtle, so they lay eggs, but
the world of Mario is very fantastical, so magic.
yeah, because we have Bowsette, because
Well,
another thing
that's
is
an
that
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna
like
stop right there and say that's not actual Mario stuff. You know that to be true.
okay, I don't know what it was back during the time of between the years of 2018 to 2023, but what the actual heck? Why did we suddenly have a waifu beam aimed at everything? We had we had Bowsette, we had Corona Chan, we had Earth Chan, we had a lot of
People were
Chans.
watching a lot of anime back then. That's why there was a period of time when our generation all we had was anime. So
Well,
they had to make
before
something extremely
anime
hot.
became popular.
They had to.
Yeah, but I'm talking like specifically then. I mean, yes, people had Naruto, they had Dragon Ball Z, they had Fairy Tail, they already had a whole bunch of waifus, and even before like the Uzaki-chan thing and things like that. But somehow between those years, oh yeah, that was also the time we got Clown Clussy, the Phoenix Wright parody
Ugh.
thing.
Oh yeah, before you
And
even knew about the
honestly,
series the way you do it now.
I want to dub that with the Zarbon voice. I would like to make Whoopi with her cushion. I would like her whole butt, and nothing but her butt on my face.
Sure, you're not talking about
Jack
pop step.
Bunny.
No, but
Hey,
you
no,
know
you're not allowed to say that. She's in high school.
hey,
Oh, you know what?
tell
Classic
that to her
Zarbon.
parents that apparently are not involved in her
Classic.
life. Tell her parents who apparently are not involved in her life.
Oh, so she's an orphan.
No, she has a home where she goes to. It's just the parents are never brought up until the second season, which I won't say for spoiler reasons.
And apparently they don't mind that she's hanging out with essentially an adult. Two adults, actually. Yeah, two adults in their random abandoned house apartment on the top of a weird ass, almost haunted building. Yeah. I'm not even gonna tell about the meme, but it's
I,
like that would seem sussy.
ironically enough, she is the most safe with the knuckle duster, considering he is a father.